Whenever you're using a tense, be it past, present, or future, you must align that tense with one of the four moods: simple, perfect, progressive, also known as continuous, or the perfect progressive, each of which serves a specific function. For our purposes, we're going to consider which mood you should use when talking about an action that is in progress. And the answer to this is the progressive form. The progressive tenses, also referred to as continuous, are used to focus on actions that are, were, or will be in progress. This means that they apply in the past, present, and future tenses. Let's begin by looking at past progressive. This describes a past event that was ongoing, and it has two uses. The first is a process that took place at the same time as another process or event. The second use is a process that was interrupted. What are you going to look for in this context? Well, you'll have the words was or were paired with a present participle. That means a verb ending in ing, a progressive verb. Let's see how this is visualized on a timeline. We have the action that is in process that we are talking about. And this action is occurring at the same time as another past action, a simultaneous process. Example, Kanye West was harassing Pete Davidson while Pete was dating Kim Kardashian. And this again is a simultaneous process. Here we have was and the progressive form of the verb harassing. And this is going on at the same time as another past event that was in process. Let's see how this looks on our timeline. We have Kanye West is harassing Pete Davidson while Pete Davidson is simultaneously dating Kim Kardashian. So again, this is a past event that was in process at the same time as another past event that was simultaneously in process. Now, we also use past progressive when we have a process that is interrupted by another past event. Let's take a look at an example of the past progressive when it's interrupted by another process. Taylor Swift was accepting an award when Kanye West interrupted her. We have the word was or were paired with the progressive form of the verb, ing. And this is going on up until a time when it is interrupted by another past event. Let's take a look at this on our timeline. We've got Taylor Swift in the past, and she was accepting an event up until Kanye West interrupted her. Special note, if there are no simultaneous processes or interruptions, use simple past tense. Example, I was baking a cake. This is the past progressive, was and the progressive form. But are there simultaneous processes going on? Nope. Are there interruptions? No, there's none. So in this case, we should not use the past progressive. We should just use simple past. I baked a cake. Now, let's take a look at present progressive. It's used to describe an ongoing action. What to look for? You're going to have the verb form to be, is, am, are, paired with a present participle verb, the verbs ending in ing, the progressive form. On our timeline, it's going to look something like this. We have our action that is ongoing at the very moment. Example, the earth is rotating. Here we have the is, which is the to be form of the verb, and the progressive form of the verb with the ing. And we're talking about something that is going on at this very moment. It is ongoing. The earth is rotating. Special note, some people use present perfect to describe future events. Example, the bus is arriving at 2:30. This is generally seen as acceptable. However, it's best to use future progressive in this context The bus is arriving at 2:30? No, the bus will be arriving at 2:30. So with that in mind, let's take a look at the future progressive. It's used to describe a future action that will be ongoing. What to look for in this context? The words will be paired with the present participle, the progressive form of the verb with the ing at the end. On our timeline, it looks something like this. We have an action that is ongoing in the future. The government will be expecting me to pay taxes. Here we have the will be paired with the progressive form of the verb ing. And the government will be expecting me to do that in the future because they never get enough of my money. On our timeline, it looks like this. The government, with their hands out, will be expecting that money. And that's going to be an ongoing process in the future. Another example, the bus will be arriving at 2:30. As we discussed, this is something that the bus will be doing in the future. We've got will be and the ing form of the verb. On our timeline, here's the bus and it's moving forward. At that time, it will be in progress in the process of arriving at 2:30. So let's do a quick summary of the progressive mood. In the past, it describes a process that took place at the same time as another process or event, or a process that was interrupted by another past event. What we look for, the words was or were paired with the present participle verb, the verb ending in ing, progressive form. Example, Taylor Swift was accepting an award when Kanye interrupted her, a past event that was ongoing before being interrupted. Present tense, the present progressive is used to describe an ongoing action, something that is happening in this very moment. It features is, am, or are, and those will be paired with the verb ending in ing. The earth is circling the sun. So that is going on at this moment. And in the future progressive, we're talking about a future action that will be ongoing. In this context, we'll have will be, and they'll be paired with the progressive form of the verb ing. Example, the bus will be arriving at 2:30. Now you have the foundational information you need to put your verbs in progressive form. If you have questions about the other moods, about conditional verbs, or about modals, check out our other videos. If you have any questions about the progressive mood, leave them in the comments section below and we'll get to them as soon as possible. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.